We been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really have no punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line.
You got a Facebook, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your name on Facebook so I can tag you?
Let me see it.
Dang, you don't know your Facebook name?
Sports coverage of the NFL
Nah,
brings us to the
I think my
Lone
mom
Star
created
State in the
it.
very mammoth AT&T Stadium in
Yeah.
Arlington, Texas.
So how you found me? You found me on the Madden page or just YouTube?
Emerging from their tunnel. It was
I found
loud.
you.
It's still loud.
Yeah.
We're ready for football.
Yeah, I just
as the
looked up
Cowboys
Madden
get set to
19
match
gameplay
up
live.
with Matt Ryan
That's
Oh,
what
and the
and
Atlanta
you seen
Falcons.
Wildcat Willie?
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
I seen you needed some subscribers.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Alright. First play of the game. Whew.
First down, Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
Yeah, bro. I lose a lot of games, bro. It just got better over time, man.
Make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it
Have you
across
ever
the
watched like
40-yard
week
line.
14?
13 yards there.
I don't think so. I don't know. When you playing a rank, online rank, you don't know who you playing.
First and 10.
Oh, yeah. They only have a mic.
Prescott looks to throw
Someone
it
do.
first.
Someone
Now he'll
just
dump
don't
it
do it.
underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. This looks like a free play for Prescott.
Oh, give me.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right? Oh, Prescott strips. Hopkins grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys have been the ball back.
I don't know how I always leave. How do you start?
I think it's like the 2 turbo, L2 and R2 and square.
But in that portion of the field, that close to the
If you just press square, he won't do it.
either get down or get out of bounds.
Yeah, that's what I always do. I always
But then the
leave.
mistake.
I don't know why I
That'll bring the
run.
Falcons up now, first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Freeman again, a first down carry. That good for 19 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From midfield now, here's Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And some room to roam now. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. Devontae Freeman there and gonna get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 46 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Here's Bosher to kick it away. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right up to 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not
pressure, and the Falcons get there for the sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Now Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Justin Hardy deep for Atlanta. This is fielded at the 27.
He whispered the wrong
12 yards on the return that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
You know, they spent all week in practice in meetings
they my team I play for on Monday. I like to play with the Titans, Eagles, Rams, and Patriots.
And some space
I'm so
here.
tired.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
In the quarterback's position.
I'm in a Wildcat.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And a short gain here down to the 22. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Is anybody else on your team going to get the ball? I'm just wondering.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
Good pick.
It's intercepted. Picked off
Man, stop. Ryan, stop running the ball.
And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
He could have got that. He stopped.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's 3rd down.
I was right there behind Ezekiel Elliott.
Very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff.
Oh,
and incomplete here on 3rd down.
Wow.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to it?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out.
And Freeman lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Why is he so slow getting out that wildcat? He acting like he can't run.
That hasn't made him pass it, has it? I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection. Caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Throwing, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And the collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field when you go make a play on the football.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
So out come the Falcons now. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
I need to buy a bucket of Rays anyway for work.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And we'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Well, that's not
the one time you did to somebody else, it was a pick.
All game on the ground. This is another one that keeps
the one time you did to somebody else, it was a pick.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
You must be confident I'm not going to get a touchdown.
A first down throw for Prescott. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
Slow down.
It's a foot race.
Hey, don't fast and run.
And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
That was nice.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. And then probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not
not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Looking now, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Prescott on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
I just clicked the button.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Come off the edge, y'all.
The right side here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Come on, let's go. 1, 2.
And they'll run it here.
Come on.
He's got a little daylight.
Oh, good luck.
20. Touchdown.
Dude,
Falcons.
he has some good luck.
Kevin Coleman, 42 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Prescott. Austin's got it left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it into number 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And on the ground they go with a running back.
Oh, he really got it.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's why they call me Wildcat Willie, man. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This time Ryan will throw.
I want to see him throw it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
You're not good with the
signal for. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
But I ain't the pass. I'm a runner. You got to know your ability.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Pass.
Now it's Ryan. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley.
Get the
pass.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Wow.
Calvin Ridley in the final seconds of the first half.
Stop passing now. You throw picks like how you throw picks. The game is over when you start throwing picks.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Breaks a tackle. He finds an opening past the 40. The 40. 30.
Man, I stopped, man.
10. And he's in for a
wow. Wow. 2 seconds. There was something in my eye too. I had one eye closed.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's something, some momentum for them to take into halftime.
I listened to your advice
be that wild
about the
momentum
passing
that you see
game. I
sometimes
think
when they
4
score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
18.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman.
Get him. Get off the block.
30. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him.
24 on 24. You got it.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
He's the only player that can play.
83 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
I can't throw it.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's got it to Hurns.
Oh my
And the ball is knocked out, but I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
That thing big, bro. I was
Able to
looking
get
at
it.
it.
From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
I was going to tell you that.
There's a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked
You know
about.
what?
It was already loose already when it broke all the way.
You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Dancing to his left. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
26.
Here's Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Prescott.
Put the playback. That was my
Pass is
fault.
intercepted for the 4th
Why
time
would I do
today.
that?
Bruce Conner with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Oh, I didn't know you can do that.
Ryan to the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Hey, let's go.
short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Wow.
The first down.
Too many good luck. Too many good luck.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 84 yards, and the Falcons add on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now.
Man,
no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
We gotta watch.
That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now here come the Cowboys. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Bet it up. Yeah, right here. I'm doing so good after a pick.
A second down throw for Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And some room to work. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Did I make it up or make it up, boy?
Oh, receiver complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Prescott now on 2nd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Brian Poole. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now this time he'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, are you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. Able to shake him off. And now he's swallowed up and taken down. Randy Gregory in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football.
And he's going to go down again. DeMarcus Lawrence. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Wait! Right! 21! 11! 20! 21!
The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. First down, Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again, Ryan. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You can see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2. Throwing again, Ryan. And that's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Ryan. Really hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
And sometimes pride wins, doesn't it? Because, yes, they're getting steamrolled here right now. They're down big, and they're going to try a fake field goal against them. Yeah, I'm not supposed to root, but good for them for stopping that one and showing that they haven't given up on this game.
Yeah, I just can't believe, though, that they tried the fake with this wide of a margin up that big. But like you said, kudos to the D.
Yeah, if the blood wasn't bad before,
it is now.
It might have started that way now.
Here we go. Wide in. Swing to the field, right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked on by Robert Alford. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel a sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's good. Just hang on to the ball, man.
It's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. He got 29 yards that time.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today.
They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First down throw for Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman? Then with the Eagles.
That's right. He's then against with the Eagles. And I believe it's against Washington in that space.
That's correct. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Room here to run. A big run there by Freeman. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
One last shot now for Prescott. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Demonte Casey.
Get off of him, get off of him, get off of him. Get off of him, y'all. I don't want that. This is fun. Get my ball back, boy.
And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry
NFL. With that, we say so long from Big D.